Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beeman Toyota in downtown Nashville. Showing you something. I've had a couple people ask me this question, so I wanted to go ahead and show it to you and give you your answer. So I initially did a video on the ICS system, which is the Intelligent Clearance Sonar system, on the Camry. This, I believe, was in 2018 that I did that video. Since then, there's a lot of stuff that's updated. So that being said, we're going to get right into it here. What the Intelligent Clearance Sonar is a system that will stop you from rolling in to somebody because it has braking on it, or from, whether you're going forward or back. Now, some of them only have the rear, for the rear, when you're going in the back, and it's rear facing. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. So if you're about to back into somebody, some of them have it in the front. So you just kind of have to know which one you got. It'll be all on your window sticker. It's the easiest way to tell you to know, depending on which vehicle you're looking at, which one you've got. So that being said, when would you want to shut it off is kind of one of the issues, because a lot of people have said, how do I shut it off? Well, what happens is when you're going through a car wash, if you're putting a bike rack on the back of your vehicle, if you're maybe putting a bow on the front because you decided to do something for Christmas, whatever makes you happy could cause that system to not work properly. So I'm going to tell you there's a difference between the Intelligent Clearance Sonar and your pre-collision system. Your pre-collision system, it operates between 7 miles an hour and 100 miles an hour to actually stop your car when a wreck is imminent. So, or to at least mitigate a wreck, and if it doesn't stop it, to at least slow you down. So it watches for the closing distance between you and the car ahead of you to try to slow you down, so that you have a better chance at avoiding the wreck. I can tell you that one does work. Me and my wife have found that out in Indiana. We found that out that works very well. It saved us from a wreck. So kudos to Toyota on that one, I will say that. So that being said, the Intelligent Clearance Sonar will work from pretty much any time that you're moving until about 7-8 miles per hour. So from what I've been able to notice. So what happens is you pull into a car wash and all your sensors go off. You get the cars going beep, 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 everything's going off, and depending on if you have the front braking or not, you'll start to get this, and it'll kind of be like tapping the brakes. All right, so if it's doing that, you can't get through the car wash. If you put a bike rack on the back and you put it in reverse, now it thinks that you're about to back into something, you get the same problem. So how do you combat that? Here is your answer. So if you look down here, you're going to see this, and keep in mind, this is on a Highlander. So whether it's a Highlander, RAV4, Camry, the Venza that's coming out, if it's got the intelligent braking installed in the car, this is how you're going to do it. So, and I'm going to kind of caveat this, I know I'm pulling this away a little bit. These screens are very similar when you're looking at them. So if you have this 7-inch screen, it doesn't really matter which car it's in. They look very similar. They operate very similar. So if I show you something on the Highlander and you're looking at it on the Camry, it's not going to be that different. So just bear with me there, but I'm going to show you this right here. So I'm using these buttons here, all right? Initially, I'm starting up here. It's going to be at this leaf right here. All right, if I come down, you're going to see I'm going down through. I'm using this button here to come down. You're going to go to your gear, which you see your gear is right here. All right, these are your settings, all right? This is the pre-collision. Do not mistake this one for the intelligent clearance. You're going to notice a very different icon, all right? So that one is the pre-collision system. You're going to keep coming over into this particular one is for your ICS, your Intelligent Clearance Sonar. All right, you're going to hit the on button, or sorry, the OK button, and it'll turn that on to off, and it'll give you an icon right here that system's off to warn you that system's not in play. Now, I'm going to tell you something else about this. When you're going through the car wash, you're going to have it screaming at you with all these sensors that are sensing you're about to go into something. Obviously, that's not an issue, so you're going to go back over. I'm going to go to the left here on this one and go back to one of these other ones, which is this one right there. So what that one is that's going to actually, you hit that button, that's going to shut off your parking sensors. So what those sensors are doing is those sensors are just alerting you that you're about to go into something. They're not actually having an effect on the brakes. So that's that alert tone is for. So you'll feel the brakes do it, like I was talking about, that little rumble. You'll feel that. But that's how you shut off the alert tones. And then the other one is actually how you shut off your ICS, your intelligent clearance sonar. So, or with your automatic braking, of course. Turn it back on, very easy. Just go back to it, boom, hit it on. Your icon goes away. I'll turn it off again. There's icon's gone. All right, and then you come back after you're done and you turn on that. So, very important to do that. Now, some people will turn those off going through the car wash, and you're going to notice something. So some of these vehicles have bird's eye view. If you hit bird's eye view, it's going to tell you that without the parking assist on, you can't use the bird's eye view. So you've got to come back over here, hit that on, and then boom, you can use your bird's eye view. Keep in mind, this is the 12.3 screen on the Highlander, so this is a freaking awesome screen. These are great. So anyway, very, very cool view on the bird's eye, of course. But that being said, like I said, I'm just trying to give you an idea on what you're doing with that braking system. So if you have an issue with that system, that's the way to shut it off. I might as well kind of go through some of these while I'm here too. Rear cross traffic alert, RCTA. That's if somebody's coming behind you from either side and you're in reverse, it'll give you beep, 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 and it will flash your blind spot monitors. All right. This right here is your blind spot monitor. If you shut that off, turn that back on, it would show you in the mirror that you had that turned on. All right. So it would give you that light up, which you can probably see it from over there too. So try not to record a lady that's standing for the crosswalk. All right, so turn those back on. That's your pre-collision system. Like I said, you can shut that off. I just don't know why you'd want to. All right, so come back, turn that back on. Just leave it on. It's not going to get in your way, and like I said, it saved me. So I'm very, very happy about that. There's your on for your road sign assist. That'll watch for road signs. Watch for what's coming up with that, because there's going to be a new variation to that in the Venza. So watch what's coming up for that, because it's going to be kind of cool. So I'll just kind of tease that for you guys. You made it this far in the video, so give you a little nugget. All right, so this one, if you come to, that's your vehicle settings. So I'm going to press and hold here. If you come through here, you can change the power back door. So if it has a power back door up or down, that's your start stop. All right, so you can go standard or extended. Tire pressure warning system, rear seat reminder, that's going to be on the Venza as well, from what I understand. It's also on the Highlander, of course. Scheduled maintenance, you can change when that is. This right here is kind of cool too, because this will actually change. You can change whether your digital speed's on or off for the Highlander, of course. Eco's on or off. You can change your units to kilometers, miles. You can go whatever you want to there. Change your language, or you can go down here, change your fuel economy type, pop up. Your middle display, if you want this display that we're looking at now to shut off, you can turn that off. And default settings, so you can set it back to default. So you have definitely a lot of different things that you can do with this particular menu, of course. So you can also come over here when you're hitting miles, imperial, kind of shows you a little bit of everything. So but yeah, it's just kind of a pretty cool thing. But yeah, that digital speed, it would shut that off for you if you shut that off. So just kind of looking at different things that just kind of while we were in here, I just figured I would show you a couple of those. I do try to know about everything that I can come up with on vehicles, and I know a ton about the Highlander. I just had a couple people asking about the intelligent clearance sonar. I'm hoping that this has helped to make you guys understand why it's there, and make you understand why you might want to shut it off, and hopefully you don't think that your car is broken if you're putting a bike rack on the back and it starts to cause the braking to happen. So all I was trying to do is keep you from rolling into somebody. I've heard more people help by it than have had any kind of nuisance by it. So it's definitely a great system, and guess what? If you don't like it, turn it off. I mean, it's that easy. So it's not one of those systems that's always on or that you can't actually override. So just like I said, just showing you guys a few options on it here. This is Steve Welch with Beeman Toyota. I'm in downtown Nashville. If you guys can look outside, you can always see that I'm in downtown, and they're building stuff all over here. So it's kind of a crazy time right now to be in Nashville, but definitely a great place to be. So if you guys want to come in here and want to work with me, I am a salesperson here. I do work with you guys, and I love to make sure people know exactly what they're buying, get a great deal on it, take it home, and actually understand what you own. I think that's very important. I'll spend extra time with you and make sure on that. So very, very few people will do that in the car industry now. It's always about next. So hopefully if I slow down and I show you guys a little bit of this stuff, hopefully it helps you. If you can't come to Nashville, and I understand that, hopefully it helps you wherever you bought your Toyota. But hopefully you're in the Toyota family, just because it's a awesome vehicle and nobody makes a better car than Toyota. Obviously my opinion, but I'm not wrong. So once again, Steve Welch, Beeman Toyota. Hope you guys are having a great day. Look forward to helping you guys out and to answer any of the questions that you might have. If you think I forgot anything on this video, feel free to point that out. I added a little bit more than what I thought I was going to, just to give you guys a little bit of a little bonus for watching the video. So definitely let me know if I can help you guys with anything. I'm more than happy to help. Steve Welch, Beeman Toyota. You guys have a great day. We'll see you soon.